Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. Today I got a match for you on Viaduct between two European steel teams. Let's meet the teams. We have Scrubs and Guns on blue, and in red we have Team Wrecked. Over in blue, let's meet the guys. We got Victor as Pyro, also known as Pyro. Kuzi is Engineer, Lennox is Heavy, Numi is Demoman, Thirsty Soul is Scout, Flash is Soldier, Placebo is Medic, Bam Bam is Spy, Froggy is Sniper. Over on Wrecked, that is R/EKT. So for those Redditors in the audience, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. We have Ederix as Heavy, Walnut is on Sniper, Spuppy is Soldier, Ivory is Pyro, Avic is Medic, Clance Murphin is Engineer, Game Freak 22 is Spy, Bambi is Scout, and Disusu is Demo Man. Let's get to the Disusu cam right now, and that is how I would be saying Disusu. No, sorry, but he is looking smashing right here. So this is Viaduct. Like I said before, both teams are 2 and 3, meaning 2 wins, 3 losses, and they do meet here on the most famous of costs, I believe. Well, not famous, but doing a pretty well-known cough. Zuzu did put down a bunch of stickies right there. Not able to catch anybody out with them, but so far Red is the team that is losing players. Has a lot of Scrubs and Guns able to do a lot coming out in these initial battles. Oh, but they did lose their medic. That's Game Freak with the pick on Placebo. There's a backstab right there, and nicely done. So no medic right here for Placebo or for SNG, even though they do have the player advantage and they are pushing onto the point. But you heard that Uber was ready for Red, and they'd go ahead and decide to pop it immediately. Need to take care of this Pyro, who is just messing up that Uber all sorts. But Pyro does eventually go down right there. I'm sorry, his name was Victor, but he is a Pyro. So Avic managing to get that Uber off, and good enough timing that it did mean the point goes back to Wrecked right here. And Placebo, though, is going to be coming back and countering with a crits here, and that's interesting. They actually are building a little bit, so they should have this soon enough. We're going to get on the Numi cam because he's going to get this crits, and if properly executed, this could be a game changer for Scrubs and Guns. Also, it matters if Game Freak did his little fancy thing that spies do to check to see what metagun that opposite medic is running. But this crit should be coming off, and it does, but it's a little too late. Doesn't matter. Numi does get the Heavy right there. Did he connect with Avic? No, but there's a nice pill to take down Spuppy as he bombed in here. Avic did get away alive. He's got 100% Uber wherever he is. He is taking some damage, but it looks like Avic will stay alive. So despite the fact that was a really nice crit, it didn't get the big guns, and the big guns, ironically, the one with no gun, and that would be the medic. So that medigun pop does go off. It's a regular Uber, but again, this Pyro Victor is doing a lot to just deny that Uber. Some good pressure in there too from Thirsty Soul, the Scout, who's able to put some pressure in on behind the ranks. And despite that Uber, though, I don't like SNG giving up right here. I think they're playing a little passive because they want to make sure they can get this crits up for their medic, and so they're willing to give the point up. And I'm just, that was a nice headshot by Walnut right there. I'm just not, well, we'll see. I mean, they are going to get the crits, but time is ticking down. I think they could have, I could have played that more aggressively, but we'll see how they play this crits. And remember, getting the medic is going to be key here, since they're playing down. Because you always playing with crits means you're going to be playing a little bit disadvantage against an Uber. That was a nice attempt right there from Game Freak, but Numi knew he was there. This crits needs to go off because I'm getting nervous. They've spotted the combo. They're charging up a sticky. Can they get a boom? Zuzu goes down. Avic taken down as well. Numi is just rocking these crits, and that's exactly what SNG needed right there. Only 3 alive, and very nicely executed from the SNG side. We'll see if Team Wrecked can recover, maybe come back with the crits of their own. We're just gonna watch the QZ cam just because. Oh no, he has found an opposing mini sentry. Now the battle of the minis is alright. Sorry, not that interesting, I guess. But he will have to fall back. I do like his goal right there, which is to play aggressively and take Cliff for his team. And as engineer, you know, play aggressively on Viaduct is absolutely essential, and you can have a lot of fun doing it. Not able to be successful right there, but we'll see. The attempt was there at least. And so we do have time about tied for both sides, but it is blue team that is Scrubs and Guns who are still in the lead, or still in possession of the point. And some nice spy check, and Game Freak is not is gonna have a little bit harder time backstabbing Placebo in these next few minutes. We'll see though. The crits is ready, but oh, crits versus Uber, that is not a meetup you want to be involved in if you're running that crits. Placebo somehow stays alive right there. Absolutely ridiculous. And Numi does get Avic as soon as that crits or as soon as the Uber faded. What? That was ridiculous. I was thinking there was no way that that blue would have any sort of advantage coming out of that, but they got the med pick, and now are going to have a crits creep ready for the blue-red combo when they push up to the point, because they have to, because there's only 30 seconds left on the clock right here. So Team Guns and Scrubs has done a very nice job holding on to this. They need to get this crits and kind of just decimate everybody here on flanks. We'll see if they can do it. That crits is ready. Will it be popped? Why aren't you popping, Placebo? 10 seconds left. Placebo loses his demo man and now is going to have to get out of there. Will still holding on to that 100% crits. That is crazy. All right, who's he going to crits? Your guess is as good as mine. I think he's going to wait for his somebody to come back. I think Devilman would probably be the best shot, but Havoc right now has 100%. Is Havoc gonna pop is the question. Oh my goodness, this is getting crazy, and this is just the first round for those of you who have trouble counting like me sometimes. But so crits versus Uber, we're gonna see it here again. Which will reign supreme? The crits goes off, but the Uber has been popped, and so Scrubs and Guns can't get that key medic pick. But remember, last time they were able to do some great cleanup afterwards, and there's that rocket to do exactly just that. Scrubs and Guns doing an excellent job. Game Freak gets caught. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Bam Bam getting caught out on point. But right now, the player advantage is for Scrubs and Guns, who are just not on the point. Where are they? They can't afford to play passively right now because there's only 35 seconds about left on the clock. They just need to run in there. They're in overtime. All they would do is just capture it once, and they have the player advantage. So that's absolutely what they need to do right here. We'll skip on the Kuzi Cam, who appears to be doing just that. Mini doing some work, and here is the capture for Scrubs and Guns, and they do take it the first round. So that was a good one. Yeah, scores. Game Freak is top of his team on Spy, so we'll alright, we'll get on your cam. But yeah, Numi doing crazy amounts of work as Demo Man had some very nice crits charges right there, which was definitely the difference maker. Checking out Game Freak's technique right here. Not only is he calling out everything, but he's also just biding his time, waiting for the right moment. I think he got caught out. Nope, Inji did not know he was there. So just so far, both medics still alive in this mid-fight. It's hard to follow spy plays when you're all by yourself because you feel like you're going to be missing some big things. But so far, point has not been capped yet. We do have charges ready to go for each side, and it is Placebo with the crits. Havoc, I'm not sure what he's running, but we're going to see here real soon. It is the crits from both sides. The first crit sticky misses Placebo, and the second one connects. So right there, it is Team Wrecked taking a page out of Scrubs and Guns book and executed it very well right there. They did lose Havoc though. I didn't catch how Havoc, the med for red, that is Team Wrecked, went down, but losing that med obviously no good. And Placebo went down in that crits exchange early, so he's going to get up there with a little bit of a crits advantage over the other team because Havoc's just now up and still not healing. So interesting. But that was a nice job right there. Not so nice from Lennox, who decided to poke his big fat head out, and that head was big and fat and right in Walnut's sniper view. So down goes the heavy. Let's get, yeah, Spuppy Cam. Spuppy is fun to say. Gets body shot though by Froggy, so he's not gonna last very long. So we're no longer able to say Spuppy as much as I want. This crits is almost ready for here for Placebo, and Eddie Ricks is just trying to get the demo before he can do anything, but he's a little too far away, and I don't like him engaging right there. He's gonna, get out of there, but this crits is gonna come out soon. But guess what? Red has a crits of their own, so we're gonna have crits v crits again. Who gets the first one? Oh, it is going to be Guns and Scrubs who loses their demo right there, but no, I'm sorry, they didn't lose their demo. They lost. Who did they lose? Well, it wasn't important. Oh, but that's kind of important. Placebo going down to the walnut with a nice headshot, and so some good numbers there being cleaned up, but Red really not in position to be able to continue this cap. It looks like that's what they're going to try to do now. We'll get back on the Spuppy cam, because I've already said it once, but Spuppy is fun to say. But yeah, gotta be a little disappointment right there with Rect, or R-Ict, as they had the better crits, but just weren't able to get that med pick, the proper placement of that second sticky, because the first one missed and then the second one not either. But now they're just trying to strong arm their way into this point. No crits or anything has been popped yet. Okay, just kidding. There we go. Avic with the crits. They're trying to push forward right here, do whatever they can. They do it into an NG, whose mini sentry does take down Avic. So it was a super aggressive push right there, but they didn't check their minis. And Koozy's just going crazy with those minis right now, and yeah, he's #1 on the server right here. Don't worry, I have stats. I will look at stats at halftime just to let you know how much Koozy is carrying right now with that mini. But doing a great job. Keeps the point in his team's, well, gets it rapidly back for them. Sorry, I was Froggy, Walnut, sorry. Are snipers. That was neither here nor there, but Walnut has certainly been doing his fair share of carrying as well. Let's get on here. Well, we do have the Uber, or the crits, ready to go here. So Placebo is going to be popping it, I assume, on our demo extraordinaire, and there we go. Walnut goes down, Zuzu goes down. He has spotted the enemy medic, but not able. Oh, some nice pressure from Spuppy on Placebo. Spuppy does die himself, but gets the medic and prevents New Me from following up on that medic pick. Now that means Avic is going to have a full charge of what, though, is the question. Are they still on crits? Looks like it. So we'll get in on the Zuzu cam, as this crit is likely to be popped soon, because not a whole lot of time, only 45 seconds left on the clock. Froggy goes down on the point, so no sniper. That's good news for Avic as he is trying to push up here. Try to get aggressive with this crits, but yet to be popped so far. I did see the medic beam. Oh, but some nice pressure takes down Ederix. That's Bam Bam who got the heavy pick. But where's his crits finally? Oh my goodness. Yes, did he connect? Yes, he did take down Placebo right there. Wow, big crits. Is it gonna be enough though? They still hold for 1 minute and 30 seconds left. So it is absolutely what they needed right there, but is it gonna be enough? They're gonna get this crits again relatively soon. Avic is building like crazy. And so they have to be aggressive with this. Let's check out where they're holding right now. You do see Spuppy is being pretty aggressive, as he's now, you know, back in their spawn. Nice sticky trap. Did you see that as we went in, and then Zuzu detonated, got a 2K right there. SNG is just having a pickle of a time just getting out of their spawn. Walnut is doing some crazy work as well. I think somebody just headshot the medic at Placebo. So Avic is now with 100% crits, also crit heals advantage for this wrecked team as they try to defend for those last 35 seconds. I'm saying the Froggy Camp because he's one of those people who could just with one shot change the flow of this. He just has to get that medic, but Avic right now trying to stay alive and trying to get the perfect timing for that crits, and there goes the crits. Oh man, Zuzu connects again, but Avic goes down. There's a nice rocket from Flash at the last second to take him out, and that is going to buy a little time for them to push onto the point, and buy a little more time as the blue team Scrubs, we'll be able to push in here and recapture the point. Only 2 players alive right now for Team Wrecked. Oh man, Scrubs and Guns lost their demo. I didn't see how he even went down right there. But Blue Medic, no, why are you on the point? Just be healing people. Healing people. There we go. That makes me feel a little better. Placebo is trying to, I don't even know, but now is the chance to suicide onto the point as 6 seconds left on the clock for Blue. They haven't captured it yet, but we will be going into overtime for Blue, so all Scrubs and Pubs and Guns, whatever Scrubs and Guns need to do is get the point back into their possession. It's going to be very difficult. Placebo definitely trying his best. Oh, here comes the Uber Star. He's going to have a quick fix charge here soon. No, he goes down to the Mini. The Mini from Clown Smurfin has just been doing crazy amounts of work as well. Avic here on the point. I think he thought he was the only one left alive. He may have been able to get heals or something, but no, it's not going to be enough. And SNG will take the second round. Another close one between these two teams. So you can see how quickly the tides turn. Game Freak was number 1 on his team last round, and now he's on the bottom this round. Numi and Kuzi both doing great success and great amount of work for their teams. For their team. Only one team. I think I called them Scrubs and Pubs at one time, and I meant Scrubs and Guns, of course. So, wow, look how far Rect is pushing up. Placebo went down, and Rect decided to definitely use that to their advantage and just get super, super aggressive. They lost Ederix, though, and I'm wondering if this was a good idea, because he's going to be he's that protection against a jumper like Flash or Scout or somebody to get in on Avic. And you know Avic right now is #1 target for this blue team, because he's got that charge, and blue team does it, and blue team is very jealous right now. Zuzu went down to a headshot. You could hear it. I didn't see it happen, but man, he was very dramatic about that. But that means no demo man for this crit, so who's going to get this crit? Avic wants to pop it because he's playing pretty far forward here. And you see he is being pressured right now by the Scout, who's just not dying. Finally, Thirsty Soul goes down, and it is Ederix who comes up and kills him right there. So it just shows you the importance of having that heavy for protection for his meds. And Ederix is going to be able to take down the soldier. Yes, Flash, well, goes down Bambi, actually. But this crit just needs to be popped. If I were Avic, I would be so scared right now. It's too many close calls. Just pop this and go. In fact, there is the pop. They're just waiting for their beautiful demo man, and will Zizu be able to get anything with it? He does get Pyro, he does get Victor, he does get Lennox, but loses Avic in the process as Thirsty Soul, the little Scout that is just so annoying, came in there and was able to get him. Meanwhile, we do have a charge ready for Placebo, so Placebo did a good job of staying back and staying alive to get that 100% crits up. They might have to use this crits just to get out of spawn, as Red Team Wrecked is just playing super aggressively. Game Freak, that did not look good, but he did run out of that. Oh, if I only had one of those. In real life, I mean. I have one of those in game, but in real life I feel like is where it makes a difference. Crits is popped. Will Numi be able to connect? There's some nice reflex, but I think one of them was reflected right under the feet of Dizizu, so he's down. But you know what? Placebo went down. Oh my goodness, the kill feed is going so fast. I didn't see how Placebo was killed, but Numi was not protecting his medic right there, and that's the problem with crits. Sure, crits are awesome, but you gotta protect your medic, keep him alive. Otherwise, obviously, crits don't work. No medic, crits don't work. That first lesson in TF2 101. But meanwhile, it has been a very good round here for Team Wrecked. 40 seconds on the clock, and Scrubs and Guns have yet to capture the point once. Oh man, Ederix going down there again, and so like I said, is that heavy protection going to be an issue? But no, because Bam Bam and Thirsty Soul both get some Pyro action right there. But no, Avic does go down. Where is Lennox? He's just Ramboing this. He eventually does get taken out, but he got the medic. And so that's a nice pick right there. Will Blue be able to capture this point for the first time with only 11 seconds left on the clock for Red? Not if Clown Smurfin can help it. He's got his mini on the point. We do have everybody on Red just collapsing onto the point right now. Placebo has 100% crits, which needs to be used, obviously, in order for this to be somewhat successful. And here we do have the crits laser beams going off and a little flashing as well. But Placebo gets taken under a headshot from Walnut. They were just so busy dealing damage, they forgot to play carefully and target. And that Walnut was a... hard nut to crack. There we go. Anyway, so there was a very nice round for Team Wrecked as they were able to have a shutout right there. Let's see if Scrubs and Guns. Why do I want? Whatever. Anyway, we'll see if they can come back. But they are up 2-1. Remember, King of the Hill. We will play 3 round wins and then go to a halftime. Some nice stickies right there to anticipate what Spuppy was up to from Numi. So Spuppy and Ederix both down. This could be a chance for Blue to get a soft push in here. It definitely looks like that's what Numi wants to be doing here, surrounded with these heavier classes, getting overheals from his medic, Placebo. Where did Placebo go? By the way, Placebo was a great name for a medic. I meant to say that earlier, but it's just fantastic. Placebo almost has a 100% crits. Meanwhile, Avic does have his. We'll see who pops first. That's the question. That has been the question of this match. Looks like it's gonna be Blue crits first. Doesn't connect right there, and Numi does realize he has to protect his medic. Takes Dizizu and loses his heavy, so he's gonna go ahead and get out of there because Game Freak is finally going down to a headshot. But Placebo stayed alive, so that's good news. Meanwhile, Avic didn't pop, so that's also good news. Obviously, good news for both sides is bad news for both sides as well. But Avic now with this 100% crits, his his demo man up can just bide their time and decide when they want to pop this in the best location possible. We'll have to worry about that bombing soldier. Flash did already take down Bambi, so Flash is still alive somewhere, so they're going to go ahead and rotate to exactly where Flash is. Crits is pop though, Flash down, and we'll see if anybody else can, oh my goodness, what? Oh my god. I'm just making noises, I'm not saying anything. Does Bam Bam with the big backstab onto Zizu before he was able to really get in and put a bunch of sticks on that choke right there on the right. And if he had gotten there, he might have gotten the med pick. As it is, Placebo stays alive with 100% crits. That was Bam Bam again with another pick right there on Ivory. So Bam Bam doing some nice work, and he's also still. Oh no, he died for serious. For realsies, he's dead. But Placebo now with his 100% crits because Bam Bam's nice work. We'll see how they decide to pop this. A nice bomb in here from Spuppy, but he goes down as Blue pushing in. Placebo, did he pop his crits? I don't know, but he did not stay alive for very long, whatever the answer is. Now we just had another crits popped that was red to clear off the point. Anybody from Blue to clear the point. Anybody from Blue off the point. There you go. That was. I wish I need a co-caster for Viaduct games. There's just so much going on. It's absolute insanity. And I don't even know who to watch anymore. Blue is building, so they're gonna have this crits a little bit faster than Team Wrecked, and it is. All the pressure is on right now for Blue Team. There's a flying spy, and that's very pressuring, as well as. So Game Freak did get this pick on there, and then as well as a soldier that took down Dizuzu, but Numi went down, that took down Numi, but Dizuzu went down as well. So both demo men's out of this picture. Placebo's the one, of course, that it matters for because he's holding on to this crits. We'll see if he can get the pop off or not be frozen anymore. But Game Freak appears to be doing his work. Oh, it's a headshot taking down Froggy, so there is still a sniper around. Oh, here comes his crits. Numi does take down Spuppy, who is trying to bomb on the point. Lennox is just in here from nowhere. Oh, I'm sorry, there's Ederix in here from nowhere. And red crits is popped just to clean up a little bit, but nobody can get this Blue engineer. Oh my god, what? Finally, Dizuzu connects with a pill. Oh my god, that was a little ridiculous. But all's well that ends well. His medic is alive. He is alive, and there's only 45 seconds left on the clock for Team Wrecked right now. Blue is going to go ahead and make an immediate counter push, and I like this. They're just being super aggressive. They do take down Dizizu, who is a huge part of why they're having difficulties this round, as well as Engineer. So no more mini sentries. Hopefully down goes this heavy as well, and it looks like this soft push here from Pubs and Guns is going to work, except when Spuppy comes in behind the lines and ruins it all, gets Placebo. There's just no flank protection for Placebo right there, and so that I like aggressive pushes, but you just gotta remember the simple rules when you're doing them. Sure, you could be aggressive. Sure, you can have just go guns a-blazing, but that comes at a price if you're not protecting your flank, if you're not protecting your medic, and that's exactly what we saw there. Meanwhile, though, I mean, they did manage to capture the point, so now it's pressure's on for Team Wreck to get back onto this point and hold it for 22 more seconds. Not that long. Spuffy is so gonna die. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Spuffy, I didn't mean to curse you, but yeah, there's no way you're gonna survive that. As Pubs and Guns, I don't know why. Anyway, Pubs and Guns holding on to this point. It's working. Less than 60 seconds left on the clock. As we did a Bambi just trying to get in there. Kusi, meanwhile, is on a 5K streak with his shoddy. He has also spotted out the medic right here, and he's going for it. He's going for it. Can he get the med pick? Oh, Avic had taken like 5 damage right there, so it was going to be pretty hard, especially considering he was surrounded by the entire team. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort. Both medics are gonna have crits here real soon. We have 20 seconds left on the clock for blue. They go ahead and pop their crits as they saw red combo coming up. Some fancy dancing. Dizizu manages to avoid the crits, but he can't avoid the body shot. He goes down. Avic is soon going to follow. Oh man, and this may be all she wrote for a Team Wrecked this round. Only 3 players alive. Hey, that was a nice pick right there on the point. Flash getting taken down. That was Klans Furman with his mini sentry. Point, says Game Freak. Indeed, point. The respawns are coming in here for Team Wrecked, and oh, but Bambi wasn't watching his back. He was very concerned with not being killed by that mini sentry. In comes the heavy medic combo with some support from the soldier, which will result, I think, here in Team Wrecked, yep, getting the point. 19 seconds left. Now it's gonna be crazy, as if it weren't crazy enough before. Because in comes the push from blue. That is Pubs and Guns just trying anything to get in here. People are pressing the wrong push to talk buttons, but it doesn't matter because this craziness is happening right here. Big bombs in on the point. Numi is going crazy with a 3K. In comes the heavy to clean up, and nobody is left alive except Game Freak. Can he do it by himself? Oh, not this time, ladies and gentlemen. Scrubs and Guns goes up 3-1, and we're going to a second half. Alright, we're back with the second half. For those of you who didn't realize it, but these teams are pretty close and evenly matched. Looking at the stats, it absolutely reflects that. Both Settlement are within about 500, or have about 500 damage per minute. Both spies have 15 backstabs. Both snipers have 26 and 27, or 25 and 26 headshots. So all of these classes are very evenly matched. We'll see how this second half unfolds, as we are ready and raring to go already. So far, Avic staying alive. He's got this 100% charge. I'm guessing that is quick fix. I'm not quick fix. Crits. But he doesn't realize that Flash is in behind. Not Flash. He's not in behind. He's on his own area right there. But we do have blue crits popped. Avic did run for it, so he will stay alive. The crit's not connected with anybody yet. Wow, so that crits did carve out some space, but definitely didn't get the kills. Now Flash is on his the opponent's side, and he gets targeted. Oh, takes down a crit sticky in air by shooting it? Okay. Oh, but eventually walked into a crit sticky that took his life. So right there, Epic and Team making their crits work a little bit better. And Team Wrecked will go ahead and take the point for the first time this round, this half, and we'll see if they can come back and win 3 in a row. It's going to be very, very difficult, but absolutely possible, especially when Walnut just snipes sentry guns like they're nothing. There's something, though. Sentry guns have feelies, too. We don't talk enough about sentry guns, but that's alright. I'll be done. We do have a soft push going on here from Scrubs and Guns, as they don't have this Uber. Avic, meanwhile, just went down to a backstab from Bam Bam. I don't know if you... Well, that just looks painful. I didn't see it, but I saw it in kill feed right there. So no medic. That means Placebo has this 50+% crits charge, and so really need to continue getting on the point right here and then push forward with that crits after they've captured. Let's see if they take an aggressive positioning like they've done in the past, but they just again need to remember that you can be aggressive. You just have to play it wisely and, you know, protect your med, protect those flanks. And they are playing pretty aggressive right there. Anybody up on... oh, Thirsty Soul just went down right there, so they need to watch out for the right side. But they're going to pop this crits, I would think. I mean, they're playing so far forward right here. And with that 100% just ready and waiting. I think you gotta pop this crits and just send some spam towards Cliff. Oh, but Newbie gets taken down to a headshot. Walnut going crazy big right there. No telling what would have happened. And meanwhile, that's gonna buy Avix some time to work up his crits. And we'll be seeing another crits versus crits here real soon, which has just kind of been the story of this game. And whose crits works better is the answer to the story of the game. And there is Dizizu taking down Flash and Numi. So no Demo Man. Will he be able to get any medic for this blue team? Though it looks like not able to do so. Did a good job pushing players back. The Lennox on fire. That's Edrix, damn. Both of the heavies have X's in their names, so I'm getting them confused. But Edrix going down. He knew that the teleporter's right there, so I think that has been called out, and we'll see if, yep, there it goes. Spuppy taking care of it, so Team Rect definitely covering their bases. Placebo, though, meanwhile, with that crits, we'll see. Gotta get, oh, well, there it is, popped. Zizu needs to protect his medic right here. That mini sentry is doing quite a bit of damage to Placebo. He actually does stay alive. Oh, that's Numi. Ah, man, I'm sorry. I'm getting these Demomen and Heavies mixed up. Numi does quite a bit of work right there. And entire blue team now, you can tell from the kill feed, is just going crazy. It's Bam Bam taking down Bambi right there. Thirsty Soul taking down Game Freak. That was not the real Game Freak, though. And I have to turn off my fan because it's actually too cold in here right now, which is unheard of in August. But keep on the Thirsty Soul cam as he is trying to just play aggressively and keep this red team squished back into their spawn. It's going to be very difficult right now, and it looks like they have made some leeway. Do you see Soldier jumping, but that is... oh, he goes... Oh my goodness, what is going on right now? As we do have nobody left alive for blue. Not too many more left alive for this red team, as looks like, yeah, Team Rect will be able to come in here and stop that time. 47 seconds for SNG, and SNG may have. They definitely overextended right there, and when they almost completely get wiped, it's not good news. And so we'll see if Team Rect can play this a little bit better, can't overextend, can't just throw their lives away as time is ticking down, especially since they have to win this. Dizizu goes down, though, and no Demo Man means no stickies on the point, and that is not good. He will be up soon enough, but will the team be able to hold without him? They've got to watch out for Sniper, who is getting overheals right now, as well as Flash, who was doing some fancy jumping. But Thirsty Soul, I don't even know who to watch. I guess we'll just watch the point because these crits are going to be popped here soon. We did have blue crits popped. Oh, and Edrix goes down. He was overextending right there. In comes red crits, and red does look like they have the upper hand here. They did take down Placebo, and blue is no one alive. That sentry gun is the only one doing work. Finally, it goes down. Only 7 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like Team Rect will be able to take this round. There's one sniper left, and Demoman jumping, but that is not going to be enough. And so Team Rect will go ahead and take it. So we are 3-2. We do have a pause. Okay, pause over, so let's get back to the action in the second round of the second half. It is 3-2. Don't forget, Dizizu took a lot of damage getting out there. He did send some good sticks out there, but needs to hook up with his medic, so can't play aggressively right now. We do have Spuppy coming in there and doing a bit of good aggressive work. He is on the medic hunt. He has found the medic, but he has found a mini sentry as well. The jumping soldier's worst nightmare. So he is down right there as Red trying to do a soft push onto this point right here. So Spuppy used some good aggression right there. Definitely opened the way to kind of have the rest of his team back him up and fill in some of that space. We do have a crits popped already, immediate pop as, oh god, oh that's so scary for Dizizu, who looked like for a second he might run into his own crit sticky, which has got to be the most terrifying thing ever. Poor little Scout, what? Thirsty Soul, what? Avic was surrounded by 3 of his teammates, and Thirsty Soul still managed to get the med pick. That should not happen, and that is not good right here for this. Oh, Game Freak loses his a Spicicle right there. But yeah, losing that med right there means it's a free crits right here for blue team if Scrubs and Guns pop it soon. I would think they would want to as soon as they figure out where the enemy combo is holding. And I don't even see Avic. Avic has done a great job, though, of staying alive and staying back behind the lines to make sure he doesn't go down to any of these crits. And we'll see if he continues that. So yeah, he is back here, but I mean, when you are back there, you are staying alive, but at the same time, you're not healing your teammates that are in most need of heals. They have to come back to you, so then they can't stay in the front lines, continue dealing damage. We'll see, though. He does have this 100% crits up, and because Placebo didn't pop his, now we're going to have a crits versus crits. So, missed opportunity right there for this blue team, I think. We'll see how this exchange goes. It is a lot of carnage, and that is the story of most crits, but it is all for the favor of SNG right now. That was Numi doing crazy amounts of work. He got Avic and I think Dizizu. Did he get the demo there as well? I think so. He's just coming out of spawn right now, so I think he getting big guns right there and prevented Red from using their crits to the best of their ability. Red is going to push back because I think the story of this game has been Scrubs and Guns kind of overextending. Oh my goodness, wow, that was close call for Avic. He's on fire, but he'll be fine. Ivory delivers some M2 relief. But yeah, so the story of the game has just been, this half at least, has been Scrubs and Guns overextending, and we've already seen that at least once this round. We saw it last round as well. So they've got to be careful that then when they do have the advantage, they use their advantage and not just stupidly overextend. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so right now they have, I mean, they don't have an advantage, so we're going to have a crits versus crits. But they do have the point, but they have to be careful not to push so far forward in that when it comes time to falling out, they can't. And look at this nice attempt right there from Spuppy to flank that crits. Did not happen, but it was a good attempt, and that means that the crits didn't get too far, and that also means that Avic wasn't forced to pop his, so now Avic can pop his whenever his heart desires, and I'm thinking it's probably going to desire soon. Dizuzu is now calling for it. He is back up, and we'll get on his cam as 60 seconds left, and remember, Team Rect has to keep winning until the cows come home in order to force this into a deciding golden cap round. Dizizu didn't connect with any of those pills, but he does have full health, so does Medic, and this crits needs to be popped. I'll see how this first sticky goes. Boom! Goes the dynamite, connects, and gets Placebo. Oh, but Bam Bam was in there just waiting, and he gets, did he get a 2Ks right there? I think 3. Well, he's on a 4K streak as he just takes down Ivy as well. So some nice action from the blue spy. But this is what I'm worried about. I'm worried that Blue is going to overextend here. They have this point, and they're just trying to clean up and get kills. Blue Soldier going down. That's Victor to that mini sentry. And Bam Bam, he's on a roll, and he's feeling it, but he needs to watch himself because these spawns are going to be so long. 17 seconds now for him, 14 seconds for Numi. In comes Red, able to easily capture this point as Blue just bled way too many players there at the end. So a real lost opportunity, I think, if Blue didn't push as far forward as individuals like they did, they still would have had control of this point. We'll see, though. I mean, it's obviously not all over. They only have 3 seconds on the clock, and Team Erect, with about 1 minute and 30, it's going to be difficult for them to take all that time down. But remember, they are fighting for their life. Come on, Dizuzu, no! He just can't get that pesky spy. Placebo, meanwhile, took a ton of damage. He is behind these lines, and I'm thinking there's a scout going to come up and just one-shot kill you right now because Placebo... there we go, here's the scout. Oh, 1-shot, 2-shot, 3-shot. 4-A, can't... He did, bam, but he got the med pick, and just as he did, his team goes ahead and pops crits to defend the point and clean up some of these kills. Not a whole lot. Finally, Dizizu connects and gets that oh so satisfying air pill to take out Thirsty Soul. So some good defense happening for this red team. Just a relentless, though, aggression here by Blue, and they are going to lose out of players to throw at this point very soon, and they can't. They need to put together a coordinated push in order to retake this point. I don't know about this. We'll see. They're not going to have crits or anything. They just need to get some good positioning together. They also have to work and try to get Avic before he gets his crits, because oh my goodness, this could be devastating. It's all going to come down to this. Will Scrubs and Guns have any chance after this? No, they lose their medic. Oh, Sniper going down as well. Not sure how important that was, but whatever. NG going down as well. Only 4 players up for Blue. They have no heals, so is the thing. We do have Lennox on the point, just doing what heavies do best, but it was that crits that kind of that took down the medic and destroyed the flanks of SNG that secured that round win for Team Wrecked. So we are tied up. Yes, 3-3, and this is Golden Cap, Golden Round, Golden Goose, and go to town, I guess. We're gonna watch Bam Bam on his cam. Wow, we just continue with rhyming as well. Heavy is just bad positioning right there, and Bam Bam easily able to take him out. Bam Bam did a little bit of damage right there to Zizu, but right now Blue is looking very aggressive and very good in this mid fight. They did lose their medic, Avic. Red lost their medic, Avic, but whereas Placebo's still alive, able to get those heals, and Avic just now coming back up. So Placebo's going to have crits here soon. I think they've got to use it when they get it, because otherwise they're just waiting for the other team to get crits. And when you give that chance for the other team to get crits, you're saying, please, please, put a crit sticky in my medic's face. And you usually don't want to say that. These mini sentries. Mini chaos. So we'll see how Placebo and team decide to use this crits, but so they are holding far 4, but they're not, oh, there's the medic beam. They've seen the medic beam, or at least Numi has, but no, he loses Placebo to a headshot. The Walnut with the drop. Oh man, but did you see that? To the corner of the eye, Bam Bam comes in behind Avic and gets the med pick as well. Who's gonna come out of this, this beastly battle with more players alive? Their mini sentries going crazy. Oh, Gozy goes down, and there are 4 up right now for Blue, and with that, Red senses their slight advantage. It's not great because some of these classes are pretty light that are on the point. You have the Sniper and Scout pushing forward, and Zizu with about 50 health left is not going to be able to be as aggressive as he wants. He's still on fire and having difficulty with that, and now getting some heals as Avic is back up. So the point does go to Team Wrecked. But it was touch and go there for a minute. Just want to get some more Walnut action on Cam, as he's now on a 4K streak. So you can see he's just constantly moving, even when he fights. Well, except when he has to take on a mini sentry. Mini sentries require a lot of attention and a lot of stillness. But no, he's constantly moving and keeping it fresh, wanting that medic pick, but going for the big fat man pick as well. Finally, he does get taken down, but that was 5Ks. It was not too shabby, especially when it's a crazy, crazy game like this. We do have Zizu popped, getting that crits, pushing forward, trying to find anybody to kill. Placebo, meanwhile, is falling back. And, oh, there, Zizu gets thirsty. Soul. Avic, though, meanwhile, went down to a headshot. Where is Froggy? Froggy's dead now, but I don't know where he was that he was able to get that shot. Meanwhile, Bam Bam then takes down Zizu, who was overextending a little bit. We'll see though, Bam Bam, oh no, not going to be able to survive that. Placebo does have this 100% crits, and they need to use it, and they do in fact use it. Numi taking down Ederix. What else can they get? Some pyro action will push them back. And then mini sentry from Kuzi finishes off Game Freak and Clan Smurfin to protect the point and hold it still for SNG. Here comes the bigger players, the combo, medic demo combo and Scout here. Bambi takes down Victor, who is being a real pest, so no pyro on the point could really help. I think Ivory is having some major issues, so poor Ivory, but good for sticking with it, as the red team does go ahead and take the point, and with 100% crits, I want Red Demo Man Cam. Oh my goodness, there we go. Zizu is going to probably get this crit soon, because Blue is just being super aggressive. Well, like they've always been super aggressive, so they are around. You know they're around. There goes the Demo Man. Numi gets taken out. Zizu really wants this med pick, but he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. He's got so few health left. Doesn't matter though, because Game Freak gets that pick. Oh man. So Dizizu helped, I guess, there, doing some good distraction to open up the med to a backstab. It's heavy, yeah. You gotta admire the balls on Lennox right here. I'll see if he can't get anything else, just pushing up so far. This is what I mean by overextension. You should not be up here without a medic and without some support, but he's been playing that roamer heavy role. Not doing as much damage, but getting some interesting picks, we'll say that. He still is yet to be, you know, overhealed or anything like that, so he's gonna try to do it by himself. But meanwhile, 52 seconds for each side right now. It is SNG though that has control over the point. I don't know where did Lennox go? I'm get on his cam. But crits is popped for Team Wrecked, doing a good job pushing forward right there. Lennox goes down. He was taken out. Edarix though finished off by a headshot as well. So that Heavy's been having a hard time this game, but Heavies in general have a hard time. Red does go ahead and take the point, so Team Erect is smelling the victory, and it is close at hand, but not quite assured yet, as Placebo has 75% crits right here. One final crit could just devastate this red team and secure a victory for SNG, but of course Team Wrecked has a crit close of their own. We'll see. Placebo is getting ready, and I gotta think they'd have to pop it as soon as they can. Placebo was waiting for his demo man right there, but in comes the crits. Why is it not popped? Where is the crits? There he goes. Newbie does get the walnut into Zizu, but not able to finish off Avek. Avek just escapes, and that crits was too little too late. Really needed to engage more and be aggressive, and that's what I thought SNG was doing so great the whole game, except the timidity at the very end cost them right there. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. That's a great game. Thank you to Walnut who sent it in. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I've already said that 3 times now. I'm done. Have a good day.